guys, thanks for tuning in. Florida Drive-By. I'm on the 275 northbound, 19 northbound, and I'm going to be going over the Sunshine Bridge, and you can see there, I don't know if you can see the water, you can see the palm trees on the left. Can't see it real high because my camera's not up above my dash, it's kind of on my dash. And maybe to the right here, pretty soon you will be seeing in the distance the bridge, or straight ahead. Let's see. Let's see what I'm talking about. But you can probably see the bridge there. See it on the left, or actually on the right. It's a suspension bridge. You can see it there. That's the new one they built. And there's the Gulf there's the Gulf on the right and the left. We're going right through. But I wanted to bring up, and thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in to my video today. I appreciate everybody tuning in and, you know, viewing and giving me comments. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are fantastical. Thanks a lot. And like I say, it's about 92 degrees and about 207. Like I say, I'm on the 275 north. Now you can see that bridge in the distance there, right on the right. From this, to the right of this little pickup truck in front of me. It's a pretty expansive bridge. It's pretty big. You can see that coming up. I wanted to bring up a subject, and I'm bringing up what's my favorite caliber. And guys, my favorite caliber is 45 ACP. I just like 45. I think it's a big round. It's a stopper round. It's not too easy to handle, depending on what gun you're using. Ported guns are always better. Ported polymer guns are a little harder to shoot, but they're better than a non-ported polymer. And it really depends on the individual too. But I like the 45 ACP. I've always liked it. It's a powerful round. You know, my home defense gun, I have an HEK 45, and I use the 230 grain ball ammunition. That's all I have in it. Now, I do have a lot of different ammunition, and I have hollow points, Liberty, fragmenting bullets, RBCDs. I have a lot of other ammunition, but I really don't use it. I just have it loaded up at 45. And 45 is a little hard to shoot, but you know, you figure if you're going to be shooting the 45 in a defensive situation, a home situation, you're probably only going to be about 10 feet from the person. You know, you're not going to be that far away, so you should not have a problem of hitting your target at that distance. I'd recommend you practice at 7 yards, which is 21 feet. 9mm, of course, is good too, but you know, ported guns are nice because they will have a little more controllability. But of course, you got to practice with your gun. Looks like there's a lot of oil in the road here. Somebody must have lost some oil. It's black in front of us. But anyway, that's why I like the 45. Now, 45 ballistically is a very effective round. I mean, they used it in the Army. They adapted it after the 38. They went back to the 9mm only because a lot of people couldn't handle a 45 in the guns. You had a lot of women coming in, a lot of inexperienced people with guns. They couldn't handle it. They thought the recoil was too bad, too big. And it is to an extent on a polymer gun. That's why usually stainless steel or a carbon steel gun or a alloy is a little bit better. I mean, I've shot 45 in the 1911 SC Scandium 1911s, and it was horrible. That gun was way too light for that bullet. I don't know why they do that. But I like 45. I always have. 9mm is nice. Smith & Wesson 40 is nice, but I just like for the sheer size of the bullet. I think it'd be a more effective bullet. Hollow points people like, but the only reason hollow points were actually even invented were to prevent penetration. Yes, and you would think you want a bullet to penetrate more. Well, you do. And you should not be selecting a bullet on how much it penetrates. or whether how much it doesn't, too much penetrates. Like a 45, if you shoot it with the ball ammunition, it's going to penetrate deeper than a hollow point 230 grain. It just is. There's more to stop it. The 230 grain is supposed to mushroom more, but he gives up more of his energy in a shorter distance. So if you're shooting at a target and you have a threat, and there's a critical area at 13, let's say 14 inches into the body mass, there's a critical area you need to hit. And there's bones and everything, you know. If you shoot a hollow point, chances are it'll hit the bullet, it'll stop. It'll stop short. It probably won't penetrate hitting that bone. It probably won't penetrate. It'll probably stop. So it won't hit the critical area, which is required to stop the threat. And if you shoot a 230 grain full metal jacket, chances are it will continue on, break the bone, hit the critical area, and stop the threat. So that's how you have to look at it. It's which is going to stop the threat, which is not going to stop the threat when you're shooting. A lot of people don't weigh that situation. So, but like I say, the hollow point was created because they wanted something that could dissipate all of its energy in the shortest period of time without over-penetrating. But ballistically, and all the studies that have been done, they have proved that that's really not even a factor. FBI did a report. It's not a factor, the penetration, over-penetration. Very few people and bystanders get killed from over-penetration. Very few people, police would shoot like an assailant and would go through him and kill somebody on the other side. And that doesn't happen. You know, a lot of people think it does, but it does not. So, you know, I wanted to bring that up. That's actually like a wives' tale. There's more of police not being able to stop the assailant and the police getting shot because they used an ineffective bullet or an ineffective round to stop the assailant. It's more that way, you know. And when you hear, I see these people on YouTube and they're talking about, you know, really, they don't really know what they're talking about with these bullets and guns, because this is facts from FBI, it's from military, Army statistics, and this is what they say. Now, you know, even though the Army has adopted the 9mm, a few years ago, they ordered 100,000 1911 45 ACP codes from Colt. And, you know, that's going to be for officers and certain special forces. So they're using 45 guys. The regular guys are using 9mm. They're thinking of going back to the 45 already. Okay, that's what they're really considering, and they might. But 9mm is, I think, a diminutive round because it's NATO, and NATO accepted it, so they wanted to go with the NATO 9mm because it's the NATO round. 45 ACP is not a NATO round. You know, NATO is 40 Smith & Wesson. But the 45 we did use years ago during the war. Remember Blood and Guts Patton with his 45, his pearl handle 45 on his hip? Yeah, they used it, and they replaced the 38 caliber bullet with the 45, and that bullet was designed specifically for the military ACP, you know, 45 ACP bullet. That was the bullet of choice was 45 ACP ball ammunition. That was the choice, and they went away from it. 45's great, but like I say, 45, you need a lot of practice. It really was meant for a heavier gun, like a 1911. It does function on polymer guns and stuff, but not as good. It requires a little more practicing. A lot of people can put enhancements on it, control the muzzle flip, you know, the gas control, recoil and stuff. So they try to bring that down so it fire better, because it was, you know, it's actually a bullet that's meant to be in a heavier gun. Because in 1911, by history, it's usually been a carbon steel, or a stainless steel gun. So recently they moved up into the alloy frames and partially carbon fiber and really light to make them light. But the lightness is not going to help you with accuracy. It'll help you with carrying it, but it's not going to be a gun that's very effective as far as unless you need a lot of practice with it. You know, and reporting is nice too. People say you go blind in the dark. Well, you shoot somebody, chances are you're only going to get a few shots off anyway. And whether you have a ported gun or a non-ported gun, there's going to be muzzle flash and muzzle report and noise, and it's going to deafen you and blind you anyway. So now, if you have a light on it, it might be a little bit better because that light will help your eyes already be adjusted to the dark when you fire. But 45 ACP automatic Colt, I really think is probably the most ideal round you can use in a gun. If somebody doesn't want the recoil and they want to run lighter guns, 9mm 40 Smith & Wesson is pretty much ideal too. That's right in between there, and it fills the gap. 10mm is snouty, a very snouty gun. It's got a lot of snap and snout to it. So unless you're kind of familiar with the gun, it might be a little hard-handed. Now they do have ported guns and stuff like that. They do have 1911s in that too, heavier carbon steel guns. But that's something you got to weigh. But I really like the 1911 45s. As for carry, I'm not a big 1911 person. I like your more your automatics with with a safety, double action, and stuff like that. But that's something you got to weigh. But thanks a lot. Have a great day. I got to cut over here 1.4 miles. Turn in on my exit. And, Stetson University College of Law, 26th Avenue. But let me know how you think and how you feel. Your opinion, guys. I really value it. I really like when you guys talk about it. And guys, my channel has been changing over the period of months to a little bit talking to politics because these are things I believe in, and I like to discuss things, and let me know what you think and what you believe, because we're all in this world together. And we're all going down together when we go. And when we're gone, we're gone. So, thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate your time. God bless you. Take it easy. And if you're going through hell, just keep on going. The old devil might not catch up with you. He might even not know your name. Thanks a lot.